What a WWE Monday Night Raw that was last night, guys. And today, this can be Matt's Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So here we go. We kicked off Monday Night Raw with all the Raw women wrestlers in the ring. And then Alexa Bliss comes out, the new Raw Women's Champion. Then she says on the microphone to all the Raw women wrestlers that there is a queen and stuff like that. And then next she goes up to Mickie James and she thanks her when she was little. She used to watch her and stuff like that. And then Mickie James says, "You're welcome." And then she says about Fabulous Moolah and stuff like that to Mickie James. The next she went to Sasha Banks. And the next she says to her, thank you for letting me pin you and stuff like that. And she was like a heel formula doing that to Sasha Banks and stuff and letting me win the belt. And then next, Nia Jax bumped into Alexa Bliss, and that was pretty funny. And the next, Alexa Bliss went on to that podium stand, and the next, she starts to provoke Bayley again by teasing her and stuff, like saying about her family was there last night and stuff like that. Payback and stuff, watching her lose the match and stuff. And then next, Bayley just does. She goes right after Alexa Bliss, the new Raw Women's Champion. And then after that, all the Raw Women wrestlers started to brawl in the ring. And then next we have match number 1 of the night, and it was a 8-woman tag team match. So it is Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Alicia Fox, and Emma versus Bayley, Sasha Banks, Mickie James, and Dana Brooke. And this match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. Alexa Bliss won, and she pinned Bayley with the DDT, and that was it. And she made Nia Jax, Alicia Fox, and Emma win their match. So that was a good match. Now we have match number 2 of the night, and it is Luke Gallows versus Enzo Amore. And then on the microphone, Enzo Amore was talking on the microphone, doing his stuff. And then, of course, right behind him was Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson with Big Cass. We're getting attacked by Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. And then right after that, they have their match. And then during the match, Carl Anderson goes on to the apron, then like the rope, and then next Enzo Amore got caught onto the turnbuckle thing, and then next Luke Gallows grabbed him, then next Luke Gallows go for the pin on Enzo Amore, and that's how Luke Gallows won. Now we have a segment in the ring, and it is Seth freaking Rollins. He starts to come out and say about his payback match with Samoa Joe and stuff like that. And then, of course, out comes next. And then, of course, he says this about that he is going to go after the Universal Champion, the Beast. And it is Brock Lesnar, he says. Then, of course, out comes Finn Balor. He starts to come out, and then he says this to him, that I never lost the belt to him. Of course, he never lost the belt. Finn Balor never lost it, he was saying. And I wouldn't have done it with a broken arm with the belt. And then, of course, Dean Ambrose comes out. Then he says, I am a fighting champion and stuff like that. So then that's what's going to happen. Then if you two want a title shot against me, and I know about him, that's what Dean Ambrose says. And then, of course, out comes The Miz and Aries. And then, of course, The Miz says them two don't deserve a title shot. Well, then guess what? Miz does. And then Miz was saying some stuff to Finn Balor and Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And then, of course, right after that, Dean Ambrose grabs out a cell phone. Then he says to Kurt Angle that and then he makes a match that is going to be Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor versus The Miz, and whoever wins that match will face Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship, and it is a number one contenders match later on tonight, Dean Ambrose said. And what a segment that was, guys. And now we have match number 3 of the night, and it is the Gentleman Jack Gallagher, Rick Swann, and Akari Tamari versus the Brian Carrick, Noam Dar, and Tony Nese. And this match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. The Gentleman Jack Gallagher, Rick Swann, and Akari Tamari won, and that match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And I don't even follow the Cruiserweight guys, so it was a pretty good match. I really enjoyed it. Now we have another segment, and it is Cesaro and Sheamus. They were talking about WrestleMania, that the Hardy Boys shouldn't be there, they were saying. And of course, they were saying, they were talking about random different stuff, of course, about everything. And everything else they were saying. And then, of course, they were also saying about the Hardy Boys and why they ambushed them and stuff like that. And then, of course, he says, set the bar, like that they were saying, Cesaro and Sheamus. And now the Hardy Boys come out, Matt and Jeff Hardy. Then Matt Hardy says this, that thanks for the example, what you did, and stuff like that, he was saying. And thank you for telling us why you did that to us last night. And then, of course, they put their microphones down, and then know what they do? Delete thing. And then, of course, they go right into that ring, and then Cesaro and Sheamus were scared, so then they just ran away from them real fast, and they went onto the stage, on top of the stage. Cesaro and Sheamus did. So that was pretty funny to me. Really enjoy that part of the night, guys. Now we have match number 4 of the night. Apollo Crews versus He Has Kids. Heath Slater. And Tyler Neal's on ringside. And also Ronald's on ringside. So this match was awesome. I really enjoyed it. Apollo Crews won. And he pinned Heath Slater. And that was pretty good. And Titus O'Neil and Apollo Crews were like arguing after the end of the match, and that was it. And now we have another segment in the ring, and it is You Suck, Kurt Angle. He starts to come out and say about the Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman match from last night, that it was physical and stuff like that. Kurt Angle said, and then of course the Eaters of War and Bray Wyatt interrupted him. Then he says to Kurt Angle a bunch of different weird stuff to him, like he always says on the microphone. Then of course he says, let me do my work to him. Then Kurt Angle says, what do you have in plan? And this is my show, Kurt Angle says. And then Bray Wyatt says, this is my world. And that was it. Now we have match number 5 of the night. Austin Aries versus TJ Perkins, which they now call him TJP. And now that match was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Austin Aries won, and that was pretty good. And after the match, TJ Perkins, he starts to beat up Austin Aries and put him like into a leg lock move and making him tap out and stuff, and then that was it. Now we have the main event, The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor in a triple threat match to become number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. This match was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. During the match, Maurice tried to get involved with The Miz like always, and then of course during the match too, Seth Rollins, he got tapped by Samoa Joe, And then, of course, when Bray Wyatt came out, and then he also, and when Finn Balor was on the top turnbuckle move, he was trying to do his finisher onto somebody, and then after that, what does Bray Wyatt do? He just knocks Finn Balor down like that, and then The Miz gets the victory pin on Finn Balor, and what a way to end Monday Night Raw as Miz celebrate on the stage, and what a way to end Monday Night Raw as Miz as #1 contender for the Intercontinental Champion. So guys, once again, this was my WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night's show. So guys, once again, please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace out, guys. See ya.